Hello, everyone. My name is Karen Jones, and we're here to speak today about my 3 best hacks to connect with your body. I'm a retired OB/GYN physician. I'm an energy healer, a mentor, and a transformational facilitator. And I help corporate and successful entrepreneurial women to get into their bodies, to find fulfillment. And part of that is this whole getting into your body. How do you get into your body? So let's speak about that. So today I'm going to speak about what is embodiment, why it's important, my 3 best hacks to get you in your body, and what you must do every day to work on this. So let's get going on this. So what is embodiment? It is a big buzzword these days. People talk about it a lot. So specifically, how I define it is being in your body, having the center of awareness of who you know yourself to be, not only in your thoughts, but in your emotions and your heart, your feelings, and also in your physical experience. So there, obviously, you can be aware of your thoughts, you can be aware of your emotions, and you can be aware of your body. And each of us has a specific way we tend to prefer, shall we call it. I was very much in my head. I like to be in my thinking head, and I basically ignored a lot of my emotions and a lot of my body over the years. Other people have other experiences where they're mostly aware of their emotions, but not of their body or their head. And other people are aware of their body, they're taking action, but not so much of thinking and not so much of their emotions. So what we're looking for is have the whole system, thoughts, emotions, and body, be working together in an alignment. This is embodiment. So why is it important? I'm picking 3 reasons to be in your body. Number 1, it helps you to be your authentic self, to know who you really are and express that into the world. You see, imposter syndrome is a huge issue for many people, particularly successful people, particularly successful women. We don't really believe we are who we are, that if people really knew who I was, would they love and accept me? So there's a lot of imposter syndrome. Reason number 2 to be in your body, it helps us to connect our emotions and our body and our thoughts. I mean, as I expressed earlier, I was basically in my thoughts a lot and ignoring my emotions and my body. The problem with that is these emotions would come up at inconvenient times. I would have experiences of being angry or being very upset around a situation where logically the situation didn't warrant that kind of behavior, that kind of reaction. And often I had no idea what was going on with my body. Number 3, when you're embodied, when you are in your body, you actually begin to connect with your inner knowing. Why is this important? Because if you're looking to be fulfilled, if you're looking to know what you really want out of life or in a relationship with another person, you need to know what you want. And that takes being in your body, basically having the body, the emotions, and the mind all working together. So those are my 3 reasons why. Let me tell you a story. But before I do that, let me ask you, are you actually in your body right this moment? What do you think? Comment below. I'd love to hear. So let me tell you my story. Basically, I was in my head for almost all of my early life. My perspective was I was my thoughts. I felt like if you asked me, where are you aware of yourself as a person? I would say it's either here or even above my head. And what that meant was, and I actually had these thoughts, I was thinking, I was riding my body as if my mind was riding a horse. Separate from me, I was directing it, but not really caring or listening to my body. And then I went to energy healing school and was told, you're not in your body. To which I initially thought, what? Of course I'm in my body. I can tell when I'm hungry or thirsty. I know where I'm sitting. I can tell if I've sprained my ankle. But I went ahead and went with it and worked on the practices, because there are practices to get in the body. And then one day I had this interesting experience of, as I was just sitting there, feeling a sense of vibration in my body. And I went to one of my teachers at that time and explained what was going on. And she said, congratulations, you are in your body. Oh. So what that allowed me to do was to have a way to tell that I was in the body, that I was connected to my body. And that is this feeling of vibration. There's some other ones I use too, but that's for another story. So now that we've spoken of what embodiment is, why we do it, and some of my experiences, let's speak to my 3 best hacks to get in the body. Number 1, your breath. Your breath. This is the simplest one, because when you breathe and put your awareness on your body, you can feel your chest move as you inhale. You can feel your belly move as you inhale. You feel the air moving in your nose or your mouth. That directs your attention to your body, to your breath, to your chest. Very effective. And in fact, wherever you are right this moment, if it's safe, go ahead and take a breath or two, noticing the air moving in your mouth and your nose, your chest and your belly. Amazing. A 1 breath or 2. That was hack number 1, your breath. Hack number 2 is physical sensations. So here you are. I'm sitting in a chair. You're maybe sitting or standing, driving in a car, listening on a bus, whatever you're doing. Just notice. I can, for instance, feel the weight of my butt on the chair. I can feel my feet pressing against the floor. Maybe I can feel, if you're outside, the wind blowing against your skin. Any of these things will bring your attention, your awareness into your body and help you to be embodied. Hack number 2, physical sensations. And hack number 3, notice where you are aware of yourself. Like I said, for me, being primarily an in my head kind of person, I am frequently aware of myself in my head. But I can drop that awareness of myself down into my chest, my belly, my hips, my pelvis. So that at the same time I'm aware of my thoughts, I'm aware of my body and my heart. Now, some people, they're primarily aware of themselves through their emotions. So maybe they're feeling their feelings. Same thing. Let that person be aware of their body, drop the awareness into the chest, belly, hips, and pelvis, and add in the thoughts. And if you're a person who's primarily aware of yourself in terms of your actions you take, again, bring up the emotions, bring up thoughts. Because again, for true alignment, true embodiment, it is the physical body and the emotions or heart and the thoughts. Hack number 3, shifting the center of where you're aware of yourself into your body. All right. And last, so now that I've talked about all this, tell me, which of my 3 best hacks to connect to your body are you going to try and why? I'd love you to comment on that. The last thing I want to mention is, what must you do every day to get into your body? Well, I recommend the simplest of these, and that is breath. Taking a minute or two each day or a couple times a day and being aware of your breath, letting it move in your belly, in your chest, the awareness of the feel of air. It's the best thing you can do. All right, so today we've talked about what embodiment is, why you should do it, my 3 best hacks of breath, of physical sensation, of being aware of where you are aware of yourself as ways to connect with your body, and what I recommend that you do every day. So, thank you so much for listening today. Please comment on how this has landed for you, and if you have any takeaways or ahas about all of this. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch more of my videos and content as I release it, and share this video with anyone who you think might benefit. I also invite you to follow me on Facebook, in my Facebook group, or Instagram. You'll see the links below there. And my focus is not only on embodiment, but getting out of the success trap to help women shift from an accomplishment-driven to fulfillment-based career and life. Check out my Essential Guide to Fulfillment. It's a free guide, free PDF. The link is also below. Again, thanks so much for being here. Love you to leave comments about how this was for you. And until we meet again, be well and take care.